Hell figure. oh, This is the Star Report Friday night. I'm your host, Star, PKA Fucknut. I'm here to do a show. I'm not gonna lie, I tried to take the night off. One of the troll babies sent me a $100 donation about an hour or two ago and said, yo, big nigga, I know we smoking on that Sinful the P pack tonight. It's a $100 donation, so I responded. I said, nah, I'm gonna get some rest. He then said, well, then I need you to send that $100 back. Now, you already know I don't do refunds, so here I am. All right. Okay. All right. Troll babies was cracking, was popping, was shaking, all right? Oh, my nigga Sinful the P, R.I.P. That was my guy. Many of you heard me over the last couple of years tell you, go to Sinful the P's page, spend some Skrilla. He got that ism, and tell him I sent you. I used to put up $100 donations on top of his live chat, and he did the same over here. We had that respect for each other. We never met, but, just, man, he was a real one, But he's gone now, and, we have to do what we do. When Kevin Samuels checked out, we smoked on that pack. When I go, they're going to be smoking on my pack. When I go, niggas going to be coming out of the woodwork. Yo, fuck that nigga. Yo, he told on my peoples. People going to be popping up. I'm his son. He never wanted to claim me. Zesty niggas popping up. Oh, Troy bought me Manolo Blahniks back in 1992. Y'all didn't know? All sorts of crazy shit, huh? All right. Tonight's show is sponsored by Easy Blade Shaving Products. Yes, we're going to talk about them shortly. Happy to have you back on board, Jay. All right, Easy Blade Shaving Products and Booty Wash. Yeah, okay. All products will be promoted. And Mr. Skylar Saunders as well. Skylar, let me know if you want to tap in, all right? Okay. Oh, shit. My show title tonight, Keith Murray claims he had an entanglement with rapper Foxy Brown. He actually gave details about her allegedly giving him head, and the interview is in my community section. This comes to us by way of the Art of Dialogue YouTube channel, a great content platform. And they do interviews. That's what they do. And Keith Murray is sitting right there talking into the camera or to the host. I'm not sure who his name is, but I watch the channel from time to time. And let me tell you something about Keith Murray, folks. I've known Keith over the years. We have history, good history. I've been going viral for so long, folks. And Keith Murray and I went viral together. I think it was either 98 or 99, back when the feds were looking for him. Anybody remember? The feds were looking for Keith Murray, and we had a Star and Buckwild public access cable show. I wasn't even on radio yet, and we were telling Keith to turn himself in. He called the show. It was Manhattan Neighborhood Network, Channel 57. And the Daily News wrote about it. Keith Murray, who's on the run from the feds. He wouldn't turn himself in. He was doing shows. He was doing shows with Eric Sermon. Anyway, Keith is a good guy. Last time I saw him, I think it was 2002 on the Star and Buckwild show, Hot 97 in New York City. We were trying to get him on Summer Jam. I think it was either 2002 or 2003. I forget. And let me just say this. Keith, in my opinion, is not a liar. He's not a liar, no. Good guy, man. Really, really genuine. And I know his camp. I've got deep roots in Long Island, for those of you who know Elmont, Roosevelt, Hempstead, Wyandanch, and so on and so on. But here's my question to you. Are niggas now telling on their dick game? Decades ago, centuries ago, guys weren't supposed to tell. You let the females do that, right? But if you go to the link and see the interview, over 3,000 comments, 98 or 99% of the comments are loving the interview. They're now co-signing a guy telling about, allegedly getting top from a rapper. Keith says he ate her out, but they did not have intercourse. And he says this is when she was either dating or married to Corrupt. Okay? That's my main topic tonight. Okay, rest in peace, Sinful the P. I still don't have a clear answer. Did he have the monster? Did he have HIV? I mean, these are some of the videos I saw. I don't want to just say anything, but I mean, what did he die from? He was a young man, not even 35. How old was Sinful the P, guys? I forget. Did he get vaccinated? Okay, for the boy Jay, I see you. For the boy Jay's texting. What did Sinful the P die? Okay, he was 38. Yeah, I saw some video that said hepatitis, HIV, and then I saw a video with him. It sounded like he said he had herpes. I don't want to just say that, but again, he's gone. He's gone, Shit. I can't deny the troll babies. We smoke it on the pack. But let me just say this. Do not try and smoke on a Sinful the P pack with a $5 donation. $10 or better. Show that man some goddamn respect, all right? Also, in my showrunner, new audio has come out. It sounds like Tory Lanez and Kelsey having a conversation. Salute to Carcino for life. First and foremost, Carcino has been riding on Tory Lanez. Back when everybody else was saying, nah, he's innocent, or just they had the story all miscombobulated. And if you heard the audio that just came out, I mean, it sounds like Tory is, admitting to fault. He doesn't say he shot her, but he's speaking to Kelsey. He's saying he blacked out. He had 5 shots. He's apologizing to her, but he doesn't say, I'm sorry, I shot her. He doesn't say that, but that's what it sounds like. Yes, no, you guys are going to have to take the lead on that. I am exhausted with Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion, and Kelsey. Deep Lizzie, I got your donation. Prayers up to the black man who was scooped up at the Irish bar with Jeffrey Dahmer, a.k.a. Rory. Oh, we got to talk about that tonight. We got to talk about that. Jordan Wells, I see you. Yes, sir. Sit tight. Yeah, we got to. Yeah, that was crazy. The other night, I'm talking to Rory, and some random black guy grabs the phone. Peekaboo, we see you. Peekaboo, we see you. Rory, are you tapping in to clear that up? Crown King, I got your donation. Run, Tory, run, girl. The jig is up, honey. Well, sir, he's been convicted. He ain't running no goddamn where. And then I listened to parts of Kelsey's statement to the prosecution. I forget which channel that was on. I like to give credit where credit is due. It was one of those channels called TV. If anybody has that information, please email me so I can give them their proper credit. So I listened to pretty much of Kelsey describing, in her words, what happened. I don't know. I'm fucking exhausted with Tory, Megan, and Kelsey. And there's a lot of people who are just always going to be in denial, and they're just going to say, nah, he didn't do it. And that's that, okay? All right, sit tight, guys. Let me get all set up and situated. If anybody wants to call in with any updates on the YSL team, it appears that we have another person. An 8th member of YSL has accepted a plea deal in the Young Thug RICO case. 8 people now have accepted plea deals, and every one of those people has said that YSL is a gang. Now, again, I don't wish nothing bad upon Kevin Lyles. He and I have been cool over the years. We I haven't seen him in years. He don't check on me, and I don't check on him, so it's whatever. But I just have a theory that he might be arrested by the feds. He came down here months ago, 6.5 months ago, testified in Fulton County that he was part owner of YSL. He was Young Thug's business partner. That's what he said. He said, I don't want to say I signed him. It's bigger than that. He said, we're partners. Okay, you guys keep me posted. The Comb was 444, got your donation. There was talk of DMX and Foxy sexing in the bathroom. Remember that? Yeah. Well, listen, man. DMX is dead. Did DMX ever speak on smashing or allegedly smashing Foxy Brown? I know there was talk. I don't know for certain. Let me just say that right now. I don't want to catch a case for slander or defamation. There was talk of her being young. I'll just say young. I remember Dame Dash. I think he was sitting down with Nick Cannon a year or so ago. What is that, Cannon's Class or something like that? And Dame Dash was on that goofy shit. I said, damn, nigga, don't do it like that. He was trying to imply, Jay-Z and Foxy Brown. I'll just say that. Ooh, okay. Hang on a second. I am going to be handling business tonight with my sponsors. Okay, Jordan Wells. Okay, Jordan, sit tight. I got you. Sit tight. Okay, we're going to get the homie in here first. Mr. Skylar Saunders. Yes, sir. Season's greetings. Skylar, are you there?
May you never want for as long as you live, and may you live as long as you want.
Yeah. And tell us where that came from for those who don't know.
That came from Sinful the P. Rock and power to that gentleman.
Well, actually, no, that goes back to Frankie Crocker. Frankie Crocker used to say that.
I didn't even see.
Yeah.
You're dropping knowledge on me right now. He took it from him, I guess.
Back in the 70s, Frankie Crocker used to say that when he ended his show.
Okay.
Yeah. How are you, man? Good to hear from you.
I'm feeling well. I was just, taken aback because I used that as, my New Year's Eve toast. Mm-hmm. And I got that from Simple as P. I didn't know it was retro from Mr. Crocker.
Frankie Crocker, for those who don't know, the architect of urban black radio. He really put the swag and style on it. There was people before him, but when Frankie Crocker in New York City, WBLS 107.5, that's when black culture, black radio really kicked into overdrive. But yeah, man. So Simple the P, he's gone. You checked out his channel, yes? You just said.
Absolutely. He really never really asked for cash. It was always accepted, but he mostly directed it towards the likes because he knew the algorithm.
Right. I respected a lot of things about him. I'm sorry. I respected a lot of things about him, and me being an atheist, and he was a believer. He knew the scriptures, and even though we agreed to disagree, there was a mutual respect for each other. And that's what I'm proud of myself for promoting him, his platform. Even though, again, we didn't share the same ideology or philosophy, there was a respect there, and he will be missed. He will be missed. Go ahead.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. It was like a twofer. It was like a pack. I'll listen to your show or watch your show, and then I'll listen to his show.
Yeah. And
while I was exercising or something like that. And it was just, something that I could take because he was such an articulate, such an informed young man.
Yeah. He was a pimp. I'm going to call him a pimp. I wouldn't call him a pimp when he was alive because I didn't want to put that label on him. He caught charges and all that shit. We all did back in the days, Go ahead.
Right. Yeah, he caught that charge. I mean, he blew through it. He talked about it at length. He didn't shy away from it. He just, took it like a man took his lumps and kept on going.
Knocked up that baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Now hang on
Yeah.
hang on, Skylar.
Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes,
We
sir.
are.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Listen,
sir. Yes,
you
sir.
spend Skrilla, so I'm taking plenty of time with you. Did God call him home?
Absolutely.
Did God call him home, because of his past transgressions?
Did God? Well, that would be for somebody that wouldn't be enough objectivist viewpoint. I would definitely not say it was some kind of deity that brought him to the final resting place. So, I would say he may have lived a lifestyle that was not conducive to health. Even though he preached it, he preached and teach, but he might not have been able to reach himself. He said, drink water, have fruits.
Right.
He was talking about it. He was talking all this good stuff. But then I don't think he lived it himself. I don't think he lived it, apparently.
Was he vaccinated?
It's still a flurry.
Was he vaccinated?
I'm sorry, can you say it again?
Was he vaccinated? He supposedly he
Oh,
lost.
I missed if he ever said he was vaccinated or not.
Okay. Supposedly he lost 100 and some odd pounds within 30 days, and
Yeah.
couldn't get up.
Yeah, I saw that. And there are a lot of conflicting, reports saying, okay, like you mentioned earlier, he said he got hepatitis, he had HIV, he had, some kind of.
I don't know for certain. These are the things I heard. I don't know for certain. I'm just,
Right, exactly. Conflicting reports, right.
Yeah. So you don't want to say God called him home for his transgressions. You don't want to do that.
I would never say that. Now, Mr. Terrain, objectivists would never say that.
well, listen, no, I mean, he was a believer, so in his world, in his world,
definitely.
Sometimes,
okay, I see where you're going now.
Sometimes a debt needs to be collected. A debt needs to be collected.
A sacrifice.
Not a sacrifice. A debt.
Okay.
From the omnipotent power. Okay. A debt. It's time to collect.
Okay. And I want to ask you another question. Now that we're on debt.
Come on.
Why do you say trespassers instead of debtors in the Lord's Prayer?
Well, there's different variations. I tend to go with the older prayers and psalms and things like that. Yeah. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespassed against us.
Against us.
Yeah, you can. Did you Google that? That's like that old shit.
yeah, I can look that up. I can definitely look that up.
For thine is the kingdom.
I just want to always know that because they from church to church, I noticed they said debtors. Some people said trespassers. I just never got that that disconnect.
For thine is the kingdom and the power
and the
glory forever
and ever.
Forever and on. Amen. Yeah. I know my prayers.
Amen.
Yeah. Hey, man, good to hear from you. Thank you for your support. And I'm
talking to you.
Yeah, I'm going to try and do this show tonight as long as I can. You sent in Skrilla. And folks, if you don't know, hang on a second. Why do I not have your information on the screen? You see, I'm slipping already. Hold on, Skylar.
Take your time.
Stay with us. Folks, I ask you to please go visit this man's platforms. Skylar Saunders, there he is on Instagram. www.instagram.com/Skylarized. Skylar Saunders has already paid for a hate-a-thon tomorrow. So I'm going to try and get my rest tonight and do that show tomorrow, man. I thank you, Skylar.
Thank you very much, sir. I'll be watching.
Salute.
Rock and power to the pimp.
Okay. Yes, sir. Salute.
Simple to P.
Yeah. Okay. Was Simple to P called? Was he called home? Is he in the bosom of Abraham? Come on, goddamn, let's go. Troll baby sent me $100 and said, "Hey, big nigga, we smoking on that pack tonight. And if you're not doing a show, I need you to send that money back so I can take wifey out. I said, oh, hell no, I don't do no refunds, goddamn. Let me get my ass up. Okay, on the screen, www.easybladeshavingproducts.com. That's one of my sponsors. I want to welcome them back. Easy Blade Shaving Products, okay? American made. You've seen me show you these products before, okay? I use this razor personally. See that quality, okay? Straight razor. You've got your gels, you've got your creams, you've got your beard oil, so many other things, okay? And if you yourself have products you want to promote in the Star Report, reach out to me, okay? All right, sit tight. My nigga Flip82 sends it a donation. Hang on a second. Oh, shit, let's go. Big nigga, that jacket is fire. All you need is a pair of orange and white Dame Dash shoes to go with it. Salute. Can you send me a link to Dame Dash's new sneaker line? A Brooklyn nigga got a Harlem nigga back on the block. Hustling knockoff Air Force Ones. Let's go! RC from the 315, big dog salute. I know you say you're flattered when these niggas borrow from you, but some of these niggas need to pay homage to you. Well, listen, man, they do in their own way. In their own way. And you have to see it from my perspective, RC from the 315. Whilst I'm alive and I see people influenced by me saying things that I've said on the microphone over the decades, it makes me feel good. It keeps me motivated. And when I'm with my female friends, especially if they're younger, I can tell them. And then they're like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. And I'm like, yeah, you see? Now get up in them heels and turn around. So there is a payoff, all right? But thank you for your donation, RC from the 315. Is that Jordan Wells tapping in? Area code 973. 973. Yes, no, maybe? Yo.
What's up, cuzzo?
Oh, Darix. What's up, man? Darix, can you hold on?
Yeah, I've been trying to send you a super chat for a minute, man.
Okay, can you hold on? Darix, stay there. Okay, that's my alleged cousin, Darix. I want to get my sponsor on the line. Area code 973. Are you there? 973.
Yeah, hey, sir. How you doing? This is Jordan Wells.
Jordan Wells, how are you, man? Thank you for tapping in. Where do you want to start? I'm getting your banner. Let's do some promoting here, man. Friday night. Let's get to it.
Yeah. Just wanted to come and promote. The book Logged Off, second edition, is doing very well still.
Nice.
Just got some book sales in coming from the UK, Germany, and Australia, actually. Okay. So, it's getting pretty global now, so I'm happy about that. And I also wanted to say thank you to one of your other sponsors, Elvis the Chef. I heard that he purchased a copy, so I just appreciate him for that as well.
Yeah, Big Elvis sent me a screenshot of his purchase of your book. Great guy, Elvis the Chef Rosenberg. Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's doing very well. But if just in case of people who don't know, it's Logged Off is a book about, the full title is Logged Off, My Journey of Escaping the Social Media World. It's a story about how I was kind of like addicted to social media and I had a hard time shaking it off. And I tell the story about this kind of like the certain dangers that comes with using these tools too much and just being on the phones a little excessively. Yeah. And kind of tells a story about how I got off of it and pretty much been off since 2018.
Right. Now, hang on a second, Jordan Wells. I forgot to ask you, did you have a porn addiction? Because some people have to go cold turkey, off of social media when they realize something about themselves. Did you have a porn addiction?
There was a time, yeah. To be honest with you, yeah, and that's probably like the worst thing to have too, because it's just like it's just like it's
Peekaboo, we see you.
access. Yeah, yeah. But no, it's just very serious. But I mean, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, so I know I wasn't the only one.
Jordan Wells, I need you to slow down. Slow down. Let's go back to the porn addiction. Just give us a little insight, man. How deep was it?
How deep was it? I mean, it wasn't like every 5 minutes. No. It was just more so like, oh, okay. It's when you have to step back and it's like, yeah, something's wrong. I gotta get off this thing. But it's this the thing with social media to connect with that.
No. Jordan Wells. Listen, man, let's.
No. Hear me out. I'm connecting.
Hang on. Can I ask you a question? Let's slow it down.
Yeah.
What type of porn was your preference, or is that too personal?
No, it was heterosexual. And I wasn't looking at no guy on guy. No, it wasn't none of that.
I didn't imply that. I'm just asking. Okay.
No. But I mean, the tie with social media, it was just like when you see millions of women that's basically half naked and it's that softcore porn, it's just like it's everlasting. You just can't break off of it. So I would say, yeah, it contributes to that.
Okay. Well, hey, man, I appreciate you checking in. Folks, on the screen, new book alert! Logged Off by Jordan Wells, and in the community section is a link directly to your Amazon page to purchase, yes?
Yes. Sure. It's doing very well so far, so yeah, appreciate it.
Good to hear from you, Jordan. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Thanks.
Don't you hear me calling you Miss Honey? Miss Honey! Don't you hear me calling you? Folks, oh man, are we smoking on a Sinful the P pack? That was my nigga. But you cannot call in here for free trying to get at that man. Gotta spend some Skrilla, goddamn. Anybody want to talk about Andrew Tate being arrested in Romania? I don't know his history that well, but salute to the little 19-year-old. What type of activist is she? Some type of climate activist? She was doing something, and he responded, correct me if I'm wrong, on Twitter, asking her if he wanted himself to send her a list of his class, high-end cars, like over 20-some-odd cars. She said, yes. Here's my email address. Let me see, was it smalldickenergy@getalife.com? Is that it? Smalldickenergy@getalife.com? She's only 19 years old. And in Romania is where he was arrested. SWAT ran down. Supposedly, they gave a statement that they found him because of the pizza box that he was eating from on his live. Am I saying this right? For anybody who gives a shit. So they got him on a litany of charges: sex trafficking, trying to start an organized crime family, and other things. I don't know his full history, to be honest with you. And I know that he was kicked off of social media platforms, Twitter, YouTube, yada, yada, yada. I'm not going to dump on the guy, but I think he was just doing too much. Once you start all that flossing shit, you put a bullseye on your back, you know? You put a bullseye on your own back. Thus the reason why, years ago, again, not to go back, but years ago when I was being audited by the IRS, and one of the auditor was asking me about my classic car collection that I have. And I said, I started stuttering. What are you talking about? They were on my Facebook page. That's the reason why I stopped that dumb shit, you know? Crook from DeBrook, I got your donation. How many confessions over the years, star, LOL. Just sit tight, I'll get to you. Anyway, yeah, so I don't talk about a goddamn thing. I live a very modest life. And more than ever, I swear by, you know, the moniker, quiet money is the best money. You can't find shit. You know, if you're looking to sue me or assets, you'll find nothing. Anyway, Lady Sek. I don't know how you say your name, darling, but thank you. Lady SEKHMETRETRNS. Thank you, darling. You are appreciated, okay? Thank you so much, all right? All right, where's Darrix? Darrix, you there? Area code 973. Darrix.
Yeah.
What's cracking?
Yeah,
man? You got to come to the phone, Darrix. Give him a second, guys.
I'm right here.
How are you, man? Good to
Can you hear
from
me?
you. What's cracking?
What's up? Yeah, you had till 9:20, and then I was just going to hang up on you. You told me well. But, hey, man, I was going to give you your flowers until you started dry snitching. I remember why I didn't. I liked you and I didn't like you.
I don't need no fucking flowers, Darrix. You know that.
What?
I don't need no fucking flowers. What's cracking, man? You talking about
Yeah, but you're
these
flying
topics?
around.
You're talking about these topics?
On you.
You can be hung up on like everybody else, alleged cousin.
Sit here, just watch the wind, and then I just went over here and put this shit on Easy Ease. Yo, bruh, man. Come on. I know I can't say the C word. Now I can't say the C, the J, or the... Well, you're a guinea, so I could fuck you. I could say half a guinea. I could say you're half a guinea. But, hey, not for nothing, bro.
Folks, give him a second. He's got the Bobby Brown jaw. This is my alleged cousin. So hang on. I got topics on the screen.
Oh, now you want your flowers.
I don't want no fucking flowers. We got topics on the screen.
Get all misty-eyed on the screen. You gonna start crying?
Darrix. Keith Murray.
What?
Keith Murray, you up to speed?
No, not the speed, bro.
Thank you, man. Good to talk to you, Darrix. Have a good night. Thank you, man. Fuck out of here. Hi, Shanicia. Did I say that right? Shanicia. Okay. She's saying, happy belated Merry Christmas. Yes, I celebrate all holidays. I enjoy it. Christmas was great. Let me just say that. And New Year's Eve, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm really not. I spoke to a very, very good friend of mine who's out here, actually. I'll just say on the outskirts of the Atlanta metro area. Good friend of mine. And if I say a friend, he's a friend. He actually works for the government. He builds bombs. And we may connect early tomorrow, like in the evening. You know, he's got some well, his girlfriend and her friend. I don't know, but I'm not trying to be out and about. You know, when it's getting late. Definitely not going to be driving in the state of Georgia. But I do plan to do a show tomorrow, long story short. But thank you for your donation, darling, okay? Troll Father, I got your donation. Salute to the 19-year-old, question mark, star, my half nigga. You sound like why you saluting that girl? R.I.P. Sinful P. Well, she caught Andrew Tate lacking. She caught him lacking. It's not like she was, tricking him on some fucking pussy. If you're doing too much, sometimes you got to own up to your own fucking mistakes. She wasn't bothering him from what I could see. He tries to get at her on some gang goofy shit about his car collection, and she responded, yeah, send me a list of your cars. What was the email address she gave? smalldickenergy@gmail.com. at getalife.com. And then you know it, pow, they run down in Romania. TJ got your donation. Foxy was giving out clap coochie, allegedly in Flatbush. I don't know. I have no idea what Foxy Brown was giving out. Okay, and Crook from DeBrook says, how many confessions over the years, Star? Well, what do you mean? Confessions about what? I tell on myself all the time. All the time, you know? Nate, I got your donation. Thank you, Nate. Luke Haney. Is Luke Haney tapping in? Okay, we got ourselves a show tonight. Luke Haney. Area code 310. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, Star, how are you?
Good to hear from you, man. Let's take our time. A few things, man. Sinful the P is gone. We're smoking on his pack tonight. And Keith Murray, talking about Foxy Brown, gave him brain, allegedly. Where do you want to start, Luke Caney?
Yeah. Well, I want to talk about Tory Lanez, but as far as Keith Murray, I'm just wondering how old was Foxy Brown at the time?
That's the question. Yeah. He says she was dating Corrupt at the time, so she had to have been early 20s. I don't think she was dating Corrupt when she was, when she first came out. I forget the timeline, but I would say early 20s.
Yeah, but I just want to say one thing.
Go ahead.
According to Reggie Wright Jr., Triple OG.
That's my nigga.
From the West Coast.
That's my nigga.
Corrupt likes them young, very young.
Oh shit. Okay. Continue.
You know what I'm saying?
Continue.
So I don't know. I just think it's kind of corny for a 50-some-year-old guy like Keith Murray to talk about his deed and his activities when he was in his 20s with another young woman. I just think it's corny, but
no, stay with me. Stay with me. I agree with you, but the interview itself, again, on the Art of Dialogue on YouTube, over damn near 4,000 comments. I read through the comments, and people are loving the bullshit. So clearly this is a new day and time. They just want the bullshit. So all that G-code shit is out the window. Sadly.
It's out the window, sir.
Sadly, yeah, come on.
It's out the window. This is 2023.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking for clout.
Yeah.
The street is the internet and YouTube.
Facts.
That's it.
Facts.
There's new rules. You got Styles P, not to switch topics, but you got older people that want to act like this is not entertainment, this is not business, this is not wrestling. This is WWF. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The street is YouTube. It is what it is.
Yeah. Hey, Luke Caney, can I go left for a second? You were born and raised in the Congo, yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you hear about the Africans in Uganda pressing Meek Mill? They took his wallet when he was getting off of the plane to go somewhere. They rushed him. Somebody tried to snuff him, and he was like trying to play it off. Are you up to speed? Are you up to speed?
Star.
Huh?
Look, Star.
Come on.
I'm not up to speed at all. I'm not up to speed, but I'm not surprised, Star.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I can tell you from experience.
Yeah.
When I land in Congo,
right.
I'm extorted at the airport
right.
just to get out and get my luggage.
Right.
I'm extorted right there. There's no way around it.
Right.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay some bullshit fee, so
Right.
You know, the regular shit, Star.
Yeah.
Regular
yeah.
shit.
Now, hang on a second, because
Yeah.
you and I have great conversations, and I respect your intellect and your honesty and your knowledge. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that. So you know, Meek Mill, like other African American entertainers, they go to Africa, whether it's for business, pleasure, whatever. They try to reconnect with the motherland, and I love when the Africans press them, snatch their chains and all sorts of shit, and they try to act like it's no big deal. Now, he got the wallet back. I saw another video where someone gave him the the phone. They took his phone. He got the phone back, but I love the fact that you can see the video of them like grabbing him. Somebody pushed him. They were like on his ass in Uganda. You got to see it. You got to see it.
I definitely will, Star. I'll check it out. It's crazy, but it's like, you know, so sometimes you just gotta stay in your lane. You know, like when you go to certain places in the world, you have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. but Star,
Yes, sir.
Star, as
Yes,
far as Tory Lanez, right?
Yeah, man. Oh shit. The new audio came out.
Again,
Come on.
right? The dude played himself, right? And unfortunately, people were hating on Megan. You know, people were hating on Megan, and now, you got Street TV from LA.
That's who it was.
Who's
Is it Street TV?
Yeah.
That's why I saw that. Let me Google it. Thank you.
Street TV?
Street TV.
Street TV.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
You know, he's putting out some great content.
Yes.
And it's showing that Tory Lanez is probably not innocent, and he should be convicted of the 3 counts he got convicted on.
Hang on a second, Luke Caney. I want to put some respect on that man's name. Alex A. Alonso. I just put a link to his channel in my community, in my live stream. Street TV.
Yes, sir.
On
Street TV.
YouTube. Yeah, I listened to one of the videos earlier of Kelsey again. Kelsey Harris describes vibe at Kylie Jenner's house, and then there was another one, Kelsey Harris statement to prosecutors regarding Tory Lanez. And the audio is crystal clear. Go ahead.
Clear.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great entertainment. I listened to it last night. I fell asleep. I listened to it on my way to work.
Okay.
It's great entertainment, Star.
Mm-hmm.
And it's feeding the media, but at the same time, I just want to say this. People who criticize Meg Thee Stallion should probably make some videos, maybe not apologizing, but clarifying certain things, because there was a lot of hate, Star. People were hating on the black woman.
Well, now, hang on a second, Luke Caney. I hear you loud and clear, but in reality, most niggas don't care.
You're right. They don't.
I think, I'm just thinking out loud, I think that the hate for Megan Thee Stallion, for whatever reason, is so fucking strong and so deep that this new audio won't mean shit. It won't mean shit.
It doesn't. It doesn't. You're right. But for me, I just feel like the hate, it's weird. You know, it's like somebody got shot. She said the man shot him, and nobody believed her.
Yeah.
that just sounds crazy, right?
I've already seen people.
Star?
I've already seen people in the comments saying, "This audio is probably doctored. It's not Tory Lanez."
Oh yeah, right.
And he's innocent, and y'all need to stop.
And you know what, Star, too? Tory Lanez was calling the girl bro.
Bruh, yeah, bruh, yo, bruh.
And nigga.
Yo, bruh, yo, bruh.
Bruh. Like
bruh.
Weird.
I dumped out, bruh. I had 5 shots. I didn't even know what happened, bruh.
5 shot, whatever,
I ain't never blacked out like that. Bruh, what hospital y'all at? He kept saying, "What hospital? What y'all at?"
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, you gotta get
Crazy
me.
stuff.
You gotta get me out of here, bro. You gotta get me out of here, bro. But Luke Kenny, good to hear from you, man. Good to hear from you.
All right, Star,
Yes,
peace.
sir. Salute.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We'll talk to you in 2023.
Yes, sir. Take care. Okay. Luke Kenny, tap it in. Don't you hear me calling you Miss Honey? Miss Honey. Oh, shit. Okay, thank you, Luke Caney, for that donation. TJ got your donation. Star, I'm snitching. I went to high school with her, and Gavin, Shorty was getting popped in Prospect Park, allegedly. Oh, Gavin, Foxy's brother. Didn't he go to jail for something? Was it? I don't know what he went to jail for, but he's a good guy. He's got those light brown eyes, right? Gavin, Foxy's brother. He's a good guy, man. I don't know. I mean, this is all according to Keith Murray, you know. Nat from Michigan, I got your donation. Thank you, sir. Salute to you. Daniel, Tory is getting deported. I think he's going to do some time before he gets deported. Again, I don't wish anything upon him, but I mean, you discharge a firearm, an unregistered firearm in Los Angeles County, somebody's going to jail. They have to make an example out of somebody. Yeah? Oh, shit. Blade says corrupt dissed DMX for smashing Foxy. Right. Okay, I remember that. Somewhat, sorta. Okay. DMX used to use the term slutted her out. I remember he used to say, yeah, I slutted her out. Was he talking about Foxy? The real Rico Mercado, Rory Loves Britney, and a new nigga named Whitney. Okay. Okay, I don't know. Who are you? What is this about? Okay, I don't know what this is. Who are you? Oh, wait a minute. Pardon me. Let me slow down. Okay, that's the email I have to check out later. Thank you so much. Lex Diamond, salute fam. Free Andrew Tate. I would love to have someone call in and talk about this. Andrew Tate, I don't know the depths of his history. Okay, folks, if you're on the line, you have to call me and say, hey, Star, I'm on such and such a line. I can't do all this extra shit with the phone, the fucking email, a Wirecast, Streamlabs, Jesus. Project Aries, salute big nigga, Star, a.k.a. number one daddy. Why wasn't Lil' Kim on Drink Champs, ? Let's talk about it. I don't want to, say the wrong thing. Nori's never dissed me, and I was probably a little rough on him the other night. Let me pull back. You guys tell me why Lil' Kim hasn't been on Drink Champs. You tell me. I mean, I have my opinion. I was there at Hot 97 in 2001 when that shooting took place. Lil' Kim's a real one. She didn't tell on niggas. Next thing you know, they sent her to Philly for a fucking year in the penitentiary. Thank you for your donation, all right? Walla D, do you think Keith Murray was on that powder? That's not what we're talking about. If he's lying or defaming Foxy Brown, then she'll file a lawsuit, or send a cease and desist. That's all I'm focused on, I mean, he's admitted to a lot of things in his life that, but he did an interview and he outright said she topped him off, okay? Hold on, guys. One of my sponsors. I'm live now. What's that number? 323-870-3982. Okay, looking for a sponsor. Okay, sit tight. Daphne, I see you. Sit tight, Daphne. I'm coming to you next. Darren, I got your donation. Keith Murray on that white girl. Well, people are loving the interview. They're loving it. And listen, I'm never surprised. Times have changed. Society has changed. To see a man, telling about sexual activities, it's new to me. My generation, we didn't do that. We took shit to the grave. We let the females do all that extra shit, But thank you for your donation. Deontay got your donation. You ain't never lied. Lay low and welcome to Seattle. Man, listen, I know that there was snow and ice in Seattle. I saw it, but again, I'm looking to move to downtown Seattle, right on the water in an apartment. I'm not trying to go on the outskirts, where it's hills and all that shit, and you got to worry about coming out of the driveway and the car is sliding down the hill. No, I'm looking to move to downtown Seattle. But thank you for your donation, Deontay, okay? Oh, shit, is that my nigga? Is that Randy tapping in 209? Randy.
What's up, Ali Kwan?
My nigga, how you feel, man? Listen now, respectfully.
I'm feeling good. I'm sipping. I'm feeling a little reckless, so I'm gonna keep it nice and short.
Well, listen, respectfully, man, we're smoking on that Simple the P pack. That was my guy, but
Simple the pedophile.
One of the troll babies sent me $100 donation. I was sleeping. I tried to say, nah, I'm tired. He said, well, then, big nigga, I need you to refund my money. And I said, no. We're gonna do a show. Sit tight.
All right. So look, to start off, fuck Simple the P. We smoking on that nigga.
Oh.
We smoking on him. I'm pretty sure his old hoes is smoking on him too.
Let's go.
And that nigga Keith Murray is on that washed up old nigga shit, bro. I hate when old niggas do that, bro. And this is the main reason why young people do not respect old heads. He's on that loser, goofy, Fredo Star shit. We do not care about what you did a decade or two ago. If you wasn't gonna say it while you was doing it, why mention it now, bro? Foxy Brown is washed up coochie.
He's referencing at least 23 years ago. He's got to be talking like 23.
That's old word.
That's old shit. Leave that alone.
He should have said it while they was young and they was ready to shoot it out over the bitch.
Right.
If you ain't gonna say it while niggas got the energy to beef over her,
right,
don't say it now. Niggas got family, niggas got kids. That nigga's wife is probably gonna press him like, oh, I forgot you used to mess around with that bitch. Niggas got kids now. You don't be messy like that when people are like grandfathers.
Yeah.
And you are a OG. That isn't OG stuff. That's sucker stuff.
Sucker shit.
Star don't talk about his old work. A real nigga don't talk about his old work. If you know you smashed her, that's all you need to know. If you know you smashed the other nigga, bitch, that's all you need to know. You got that one up on that nigga. He a goofy to you. When you're in the same room, you laugh to yourself like, oh, I remember when I used to nut in her mouth and she used to go over there and give him a kiss on the cheek.
Right.
Niggas was wildin' back then. And then you just do your bing on the low, hit the blunt with the nigga, and it's all love and smile. You know New York niggas is shiesty. We've been smashing other niggas' bitches. It's nothing regular. We do that shit with niggas we break bread with. We do that shit with our own family members. We'll fuck your bitch, take you home, smoke a blunt with you, and play with your kids like it's nothing. That's that old New York grimy shit that we do.
Yeah.
Don't bring stuff up.
Jersey shit too. That's that Jersey shit. I did stupid shit like that back in the days, you know.
Of course,
Yeah.
but you don't go around 10 years later. Oh, I smashed that nigga's girl, so and so. While y'all both got families, you know, a real man doesn't even take pride in smashing another nigga bitch. Cause at the end of the day, if she was letting you rock like that, there was 3 other niggas doing the same thing. You just a handful of niggas with money that she's messing with.
Right. Right.
That's what gets under my blood, because that's the reason why bitches don't even like doing dirt anymore. Because niggas is the new bitches. Niggas don't know how to keep their mouth shut. When a real bitch gives you pussy, you want to brag about it. That means you didn't deserve the bitch's time, bro. You wasn't a real nigga.
Right.
Foxy Brown now is the old lady thing about why did I used to fuck with these goofies. That's why I should have never messed with these goofy New York niggas.
Well, Foxy Brown is probably a size 24 dress now. Titty sagging.
Yeah, like that's nothing to brag about. That's like bragging about like Dame Dash's
pussy looking like roast beef.
Yeah, bro, that's like bragging about
fuck out of here.
Head. Like, oh, I got head from Superhead in her prime. Like, nigga, so what? So get a million other niggas.
Yeah.
Let's talk about recent words.
Right.
Are you fucking SZA? Are you with the city girls like Diddy? Like, are you hitting this? Are you hitting the young bitches?
Right.
Are you an old nigga going through young bitches? Do you got what's her name?
That
nigga Amon. Are you hitting that?
Oh, Ice Spice. Ice
What's
Spice.
that little hot bitch?
Ice Spice.
Yeah, are you smashing Ice Spice from?
You thought I was feeling you? That nigga a munch.
That's what he sounds like. He sounds like a whole month right now.
Yeah.
Niggas 20 years later, and you're talking about an old bitch that probably got like 2 kids and a grandbaby. You don't get no credit for that.
Randy's spitting facts. Pay attention.
Keep on going.
Keep on going.
Like
keep on going, Randy. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's why I hate old heads. And then old heads want to tell me about myself. Oh, why you dating old young girls? Nigga, because I don't want to date the same bitches that be in the circle with you, nigga. Because if she's letting your goofy ass hit, who else is she fucking in this room?
Right.
Let's keep it a buck. If she's fucking with you, and I know you a goofy, I know you soft, and I know you broke, who else is she fucking in this room? Because she clearly doesn't have a high standard. Now, these young bitches like to have fun, and I could show them out, and I could do something with them. These old bitches just keep fucking the same niggas, and the same niggas doing the same shit, hating on each other. Oh, yeah, but I could take you over here. I could do this with you. Like, old niggas wait till you leave the room to spit game at your girl when a young nigga let it be known, I'm that nigga. Come fuck with that nigga.
Right.
So, like, if he ain't fucking, what's that little bad bitch that you checked, Funk Flex about playing her garbage-ass music? Nigga, if you ain't hitting these young girls,
Glorilla.
Don't.
Let's go.
Glorilla. Yeah, if you ain't smashing Slow Millie, if you ain't smashing these young hot bitches, why are you out her
Let's
prime?
go. Jesus.
Like, bruh, bragging about washed up coots is outdated. Y'all old niggas gotta step y'all game up, bro.
Yeah.
Just because you're 40 years old doesn't mean you can't slide in a 20-year-old DM and fuck the shit out of her for 5 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like, you bragging about bitches that been ran through the game since she was 17 years old. Since she was a fucking minor, niggas been taking her down with money. So you really think you're special, my nigga. You think you're special when Dame had her, when Jay had her. Shit. How many niggas I could...
I don't think Dame had Foxy Brown. Dame and Dame and Jay had Aaliyah, allegedly.
I'm gonna let it be known. Them niggas was on some hating shit. Allegedly, Jay-Z smashed that nigga's girl. She got the clothing brand. I used to sell that shit in Macy's. Rachel Roy.
Rachel Roy.
He allegedly smashed Rachel Roy.
I don't think Jay smashed her. I don't think Jay wanted her. He didn't want her. Jay didn't want her.
Yeah, but that was thrown up there, you know. I'm gonna take a sip real quick to cool down.
Well, she was a receptionist, and she wasn't. You know, listen. Jay had a good eye for like girls with potential. You know, Aaliyah, Beyonce. Rachel Roy was a fucking intern and a receptionist. She wasn't lit. She wasn't lit back in those days. Jay didn't want her. He didn't want her.
But this is the thing about grimy Brooklyn niggas and grimy Harlem niggas. We smash your bitch to prove a point. We don't need to want the bitch. We just gonna have her because you got it, nigga. Because you think she hot shit, I'ma smash her and send her back to you, and she gonna smile different when I walk in the room, and you gonna feel that energy, nigga.
Right.
How many niggas, bitches you smash just because you don't like the nigga and you gotta make a point? You feeling popping with that bitch around your arm, I'ma smash her and she gonna be smiling different when a nigga like me walk in the room. What you gonna do about it?
All right, okay. Randy, good to talk to me. I gotta take more calls, man. Good to talk to you.
Okay, and Andrew Tate is free. He was locked up not on the sex trafficking. He was locked up for money laundering.
Okay, well,
and thank God.
Well, hang on. The headline said
offshore.
Hang on. Headline said human sex trafficking. I got that from Fox,
No, look,
CNN. I saw it. If you're saying something different, that's fine. But I saw Yahoo News human sex trafficking. If those charges were dismissed,
I'm gonna clear that up.
Come on.
Him and his brother have had the sex trafficking case for 2 years now, almost. They've been raided the house for sex trafficking. Right now, they might have raided the house for sex trafficking, but they said when they walked in, they saw 10 mil in cash. So they got him for money laundering.
Okay.
Because he had 10 M's in cash in the crib.
Okay.
And that sex trafficking case is old because he's been bragging about how he made his money off of managing bitches and on OnlyFans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, they
Cam workers. I've been paying
Cam
attention.
workers, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, he made his money off that. Stay up. Good thing Ali Kwan put that money somewhere. He lost it.
Stop snitching. Good to hear from you. Be talking about where my money is, allegedly. Whew. Okay. Daphne, tell them coming to you. Daphne, hold on. Guys, on the screen, check out my sponsor, youtube.com/@JerseyConcrete, okay? Tell them I sent you. Okay. We also put up a brand new video today. The homie Young Dope Man on the screen. Check out his YouTube channel, Tom Yum Lachon. Okay? Brand new video just posted today in my community section. Also, Precise. Are you out there? Do you want to call in, do some promoting? Keep me posted. Precise. Hold on. Okay, no, that's a different... give me a second, guys. I'm looking for a different sponsor before. Okay, here it is. Give me a second. Troll Babies, have you guys seen the audio with Keith Murray in my community section? I'm going to take that video out of there after the show. You know, he's telling about, his alleged sexual excursion. I'm from a different day and time. We don't do that type of shit, man, But again, today's generation, they just want the tea, the mess. It's entertaining to them. There's a video out there for anybody who saw it with Sean Connery, who was probably the best James Bond in the James Bond franchise. When he's talking to Barbara Walters. And she asked him, for those who saw this classic video, if he wanted to change his earlier statements about every woman needs to be slapped at some point in her life. He said, oh, no. He doubled down. Anybody see that video? Anybody see that video? Sean Connery, who was James Bond. He wasn't the first, but he was the best James Bond, according to many people, including myself. I mean, Roger Moore was great. Roger Moore came after Sean Connery, but he doubled down, and then he broke it down to her about why a woman, deserves a slap. Once in a while, he said, if you keep going after the conversation is over, then yes, she deserves a slap. Anybody remember that shit? I said, damn. The fuck? They don't make them like that no more. Daphne, is that you? Area code 803 from @credit-ology101 on YouTube. Daphne.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
Hey, good to hear from you. Thank you for tapping in on a Friday night.
Yes, I saw you were on, so I decided to hop on, and thank you so much for posting the video today in your community section
Absolutely.
of the home buying video that I did.
Okay.
And the webinar, I guess I should say, with where you can actually learn how to buy a home with no money down, zero down, and no credit check. And so, a lot of people are looking to purchase homes in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I wanted to just kind of give them some information and for people who may not have 20% to put down on a home.
Well, hang on now. It is because I remember maybe about 15 years ago down in the Poconos of Pennsylvania, all you needed was 10%. So it's going up to 20% now? You need 20%?
Well, typically on if you want to avoid the PMI, it's 20%
Okay.
typically. Yeah, so if you don't put 20% down of the purchase price of the home, then you do have to pay PMI, unless I think veterans don't pay PMI.
Mm-hmm.
But, most people don't have 20% to put down. And so a program like NACA, it is no money down, no closing costs, no credit check.
Okay.
There's no fees. And they also actually have the lowest interest rates in the country.
Okay.
That you can get. And so I was a little salty, I'll be honest with you. My scores are high, and they were giving out interest rates lower than what I could get. So so it's a really good program,
Mm-hmm,
and they also give you the ability to buy down the rate, which is unique.
Okay, now hang on a second. Folks, on the screen again, @credit-ology101 on YouTube. I'm talking to Daphne. Was that your first live stream on YouTube?
It was the first one on YouTube.
I pay attention.
I'm looking forward to do.
I pay attention.
I'm sorry. What?
I said I pay attention.
You did.
I pay attention.
You do. Yes, it was my first one.
Yeah. Now let me ask you another question. Maybe about 5 months ago, Bank of America was doing something with regards to the urban. I don't want to say community, but something with urban households. You have to speed on this. Bank of America was doing some type of program where they were offering no money down for home purchases. Does that have anything to do with credit, or is that a totally different system? Bank of America.
So ironically enough, I met with one of the guys who's actually over that program.
Okay.
I am also a licensed realtor in multiple states, as well as a credit specialist. And so I did meet with one of the guys as they were rolling out that Bank of America program. And so it is almost just like the NACA program.
Okay.
And so it's very similar. And to be quite honest with you, Bank of America was one of the people that was actually funding the NACA program. So now it looks like Bank of America has now come in, and I guess after so many years of funding this particular program that I did my live on, they decided to do something of their own. But it is very similar to the program that I did my live on.
Okay. And one last question, because I want to make sure that we are driving traffic to your platforms, because you're more than qualified. Fannie Mae. Years ago, Fannie Mae took a hard hit for what some would consider to be unethical practices. Has Fannie Mae bounced back? Are they still in the game? What's going on with Fannie Mae? And does that correlate
Freddie
with
Mac?
Fannie Mae? Does that correlate with credit at all for urban households?
Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, they are still around, and they are still, utilizing loan packages and things of that nature. So they did not go anywhere. I know when they had the housing bubble burst, so to speak, what was happening was people were actually loaning people more money than they should have, and so the people were unable to pay the loans back, and so so that typically, that's what happened. But Fannie and Freddie are still around, doing their thing in the background. So
And for those who don't know, folks, Fannie Mae is the Federal National Mortgage Association, commonly known as Fannie Mae. Just in case you don't know. But so when is your next live on your platform, Creditology 101? When's your next live?
I do think the next one will be probably next Friday, where I'll get into more of the conventional loans, FHA, and I'm going to interview a mortgage lender and just ask the questions about how can you get qualified if you go the traditional route and you don't do something like a NACA program. And you want to do more of the FHA, the VA, conventional loans, the scores that's required for that, and things of that nature. Nice.
Good to hear from you, Daphne. Thank you for calling in. Have a great weekend.
Same here. You do the same.
Bye now. Okay. One of my sponsors, Daphne, tapping in. Okay. All right, folks, it's Friday night. Our focus is Keith Murray claims Foxy Brown, the rapper, topped him off. I'm not going to be too descriptive about what he said, but the link is in my communities section. He did an interview on the art of dialogue. The video is picking up a lot of traction. It was only posted 2 days ago, already over 250,000 views, 4,000 comments. People are loving the bullshit. Yep, Keith Murray says Foxy Brown gave me crazy head while she was dating Corrupt. Troll Babies, has Corrupt responded? Has Corrupt responded and said, you wasn't talking that shit when I saw you out in L.A.? Yada, yada, yada. Hold on a second. And if you guys want to call in about Andrew Tate, please do. I'm not up to speed. I don't know his full history. Randy said he beat or something about the sex trafficking charges were old. I don't know. That's all I saw on the screen. Sex trafficking, criminal empire or criminal organization, yada, yada, yada. And when he was being walked out, he said the Matrix sent their agents. Yes? Is that what he said, folks? The Matrix sent their agents, whatever that means, Blade, I got your donation. Blade says, we sent the IRS a screenshot of your cards a long time ago, Star. I wouldn't doubt it. Meek Mill. Yeah, thank you. I saw the video about Meek Mill getting pressed in Uganda. Yeah, that hit and miss is nothing. Terrence, I got your donation. Your thoughts on Jaguar Wright exposing niggas? I don't know, sir. I mean, I've never met her. She wasn't popping back in the days. I'm going to keep it so real with you. I was doing radio promotion, marketing, and all sorts of stuff when she popped off. Well, pardon me. Again, she never popped off. When did her first album come out? Hold on. I think it was MCA Records. She was down with the Roots camp. What year was that? 2002. She never sold any units, so she's, she's talking crazy, sir, if you ask me. Something about Clive Davis was trying to kill her. She just did a video talking about something. Andre Harrell's dead. Kim Porter's dead. Oh, God. Who else did she name, Troll Babies? She was talking about MCA, right? Oh, she was talking about Uptown. Heavy D's dead. And then she was pointing towards Diddy. Is she exposing people, or is she just, saying any fucking thing? But thank you for your donation. Code Red, I see you, my nigga. Throughout the year, okay, I've been an integral part, along with other people, of your life. I don't have any friends in my personal life, so these past 6 years, you guys really meant a lot to me. Okay, thank you for keeping me entertained. It's very appreciated. Can we set a payment plan for one of my classic cars? No, they're not for sale. Code Red, no, but thank you. No, I collect classic cars from pretty much from the 60s, early 70s. I like to drive them. I like to work on them. I've got some mint condition cars, and no, I don't plaster them on Facebook anymore. Certainly not Instagram. But thank you, Code Red, for your donation. Okay, Monster the Animal. Star, did you hear the Bussy story with Diddy and Ja Rule? I did not click on the link, but who's was that? Big Gene? Is that my nigga Big Gene Deal? Big Gene goes hard in the paint. Gene is a real one. Gene is a real. I used to see Gene back in the days when I used to go up to Sue's Rendezvous. Go ahead and ask him. I'm no tough guy, but sometimes I will come up there by myself or with one other guy. Just late night, sipping. Gene's a real one. I'm not going to say whether that it's a true story or not. I don't know. But yes, I did see the thumbnail. Thank you, Monster the Animal, okay? Derek's, okay, my alleged cousin. Derek, salute, man. Salute. Derek sending a nice donation. Derek's, how is the plaque that I gave you? Derek's, how is the plaque that I gave you? 7 dust. Derek says a good guy, folks. Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg. Elvis, do you want to call in? Hold on. Who's texting me from area code 646? Hold on. Hey, 646, good evening. Good evening, 646.
Hey, what's going on, Star? This is Jay from Easy Blade.
Jay, how are you, man? Hold on a second. Let me get your information on the screen.
How's it going?
I was promoting you earlier, man. Good to hear from you.
Nice. Same.
Hold on a second, man. Well, listen, you go ahead and start talking. I'm going to pull your information back up. You have the floor.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Go ahead, please.
No, definitely, man. I just want to let everybody know, give us a visit, easybladeshavingproducts.com. We pretty much have premium shaving products, American made, at our warehouse here in New York. You guys can use coupon code STAR, get the discount code. Again, go to easybladeshavingproducts.com. And if you guys want to learn how to cut hair, we have a YouTube channel as well where I'm performing haircuts, how-to haircuts and stuff like that. So definitely a good look. If you guys want to learn a trade, a skill, you can go to our YouTube channel as well, Easy Blade Shaving Products.
Now, hang on a second, Jay. Whilst we're talking, on the screen, it says easybladeshavingproducts.com. I always hold your products up on the screen. You do know that, yes?
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, man. Whenever I catch the show,
I'm doing it
definitely.
right now.
When we're packaging our orders, we usually have this. We usually have you on the screen. Yeah,
absolutely. Sure. I'm holding your products up right now. Quality American-made products. Okay, I appreciate
definitely,
you as a sponsor.
Man.
So
definitely.
Listen. So we've got one of your newer videos. We've got a guy cutting somebody's hair. Is that in the park or something? In my community section, did you see that?
Oh,
post?
yeah. So we went to I think it was one of the Washington Square Park.
Right.
We did some haircuts just to try to get the story from people in New York. We got a couple college kids. We got a couple homeless dudes. Cool to kind of like, get people's story and talk about, just that whole New York thing. You know how New York is.
Mm-hmm.
There's stories out here in New York. So me being a New York native, just love to hear the stuff and give people entertainment, Try to bring something different for the channel.
So now listen, so you specialize in the different types of cuts, the blends. If I'm saying something wrong, correct me. The blends.
Yeah. Definitely.
How to give someone a perfect line. Is there an age that you feel people should start learning how to cut hair? Like I don't know, middle school, high school. What is the right age for someone to get into this field, this arena?
Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, it's a lot of young kids doing it now, man. You got a little young 16-year-old kids cutting in high school and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I think it's just great for somebody that doesn't have anything going for themselves. Like, say somebody that's been in trouble with the law before. Mm-hmm. I think it's really good for people that just, if they want to trade, just want to be in charge and have their own skill. I think that's something for people, to take advantage and kind of, it's entrepreneurial at the same time. So I think it's something that anybody can take advantage of if they have the dedication. So it does take time, though, for sure.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Cutting hair, styling hair, and whatever else goes with, nurturing hair and all these other things. This is a field that will never go out of style. It will never ever go out of style because people always want to go out, be seen. We are a very vanity-driven society. So people need haircuts. They need their hair styled. This is the field to get into, to get training, to get a master barber's license. And we've spoken about this before. So tell us about what it is that you also offer. Aside from the products, you do consultations. What else do you offer, please?
Yeah, so pretty much, like I said, we have the YouTube channel where we train people how to cut hair for free. I mean, you guys can go on there. It costs you nothing. You want to learn how to cut, it's step by step. How to cut hair. We have a couple barbers on there. Me, myself, I'm on there as well. Mm-hmm. Even if you're at home and you want to learn how to use a straight razor or a safety razor, you can go in there and learn how to do that as well. Pretty much just teaching people how to groom themselves, especially when the pandemic hit and everything like that. We had a lot of views of people learning how to use the straight razor and cut their own hair and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool.
Okay.
And like you said, it's one of those things that won't go out of style, especially like in Atlanta. You guys are big out there with the styling and barbering industry and stuff like that. It's crazy because we do shows out there. We do the Brown Brothers out there. Stuff like that, so.
Whoa! I was at the Brown Brothers convention 3 years ago, right before the pandemic. I was there.
Damn, I must have missed you. I was
there with the really nice girl from New York. She lives in the Atlanta area now, and she's doing the damn thing. She does microblading, eyebrows. Her and I went to
there you go.
We went to the Broner Brothers convention and had a fucking ball. That shit was lit. It was right before the pandemic. It was lit.
Yep. Yeah, we do it every year, man. We didn't do the last, obviously in the pandemic, we didn't do those years, but we usually do every year.
Yeah.
We got a booth out there and stuff like that, and man. You might be coming to New York, right? I mean, from what I hear you saying, a couple shows.
I'm focused on
Seattle. I don't know if I'm.
Well, listen, I'm focused on Seattle, but let's you and I stay in touch just in case I do. But now,
for sure.
Here's Jay. Here's the real question. EasyBladeShavingProducts.com. What do you have for the vaginal areas or pubic hairs that's a specialty product? Anything?
You know what's crazy? I was going over that with my team and stuff like that. We would think about getting into that. Which is funny you say that because we go to a lot of shows, the Bronner Brothers, and a lot of females and stuff like that. Well, a lot of females do use our shave gel, which is clear.
Okay.
I know you have a bottle of that, so you hold it up every once in a while. Yeah. And you could put that on. You could put that anywhere, and pretty much it makes it an easier shave, basically, and stuff like that. So females can use it as well. We were thinking about making a female scent and catering towards more the females. But ours is pretty much universal. It's
Yeah.
like it has a natural scent to it. It's nothing that's it's natural anyway. So definitely, yeah, we might be gearing towards that way, man. I'll let you know for sure.
Keep me posted, man, because down here in the ATL,
sure.
man, people are at these fucking malls looking for all sorts of goddamn products, man. But hey, I appreciate you tapping in, man. Thank you for continuing being a sponsor. Guys, go to www.easybladeshavingproducts.com. Thank you, Jay.
I appreciate you. Talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir. Okay.
Bye.
One of my sponsors, okay? All right, guys, sit tight on the phones. I see you. I see you. Simple the P is gone, troll babies, huh? Simple the P is gone. Shit. Okay. Somebody sent me an email. I don't know who you are. Talking about I threw you down some stairs in 1986. Because you did the last line of coke. I'm not admitting to nothing. Fuck is you talking about? Hey Star, I have a donation. I'm a huge fan. I want to rap something. Well, who are you? Send me a screenshot to your alleged donation. Otherwise, get the fuck out of here. Mr. Stingy got you donation. Star, thanks for the commissary, brother. You're a real one. Mr. Stingy, you're a liar and a nigger. I don't send anybody anything in fucking jail or the penitentiary. Gangsta of Love tapping in. Big Aki blowing in Rory's ear while bottoming him. Okay? Okay. Hi, Carissa. I got your donation. Thank you, darling. And that's a very, very nice AVI picture. Thank you. If I said your name right, Carissa. I like that name. Gangs of Love also says, Randy, shut the fuck up. I'm going to fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. Spec. Did you mean to say fuck your bitch or you're going to fuck him? Gangs of Love, it says, I'm going to fuck you, bitch Spec. Peekaboo. We see you. Oh, Barbara Walters passes away? Hold on a second. Well, niggas die every day, B. Niggas die every day, man. We supposed to stop the show and shed a tear for Barbara Walters. You know, she had her run. She had her run. We got niggas out here getting shot in the motherfucking hood, you know, in the back of their heads over dirty rice. Pardon me, over refried rice and dirty poultry, you know? Okay, Barbara Walters is dead. Where's all her millions going to? Is it going to the black kids in Harlem? We'll start that cooning shit, you know. Like we supposed to sit here and say a fucking prayer or some shit. Gangs of Love sends another donation. Rory and Big Nigga 22 will be at the Rise Bar tonight. Okay. Okay, Derek says need address. What? Derek's address to who? What are you talking about? Yo, he's wilding right now, my alleged cousin. Let's go to area code 718. Good evening, Keith Murray talking crazy about Foxy Brown. 718. Are you there? Yes, no, maybe. Okay, we got to get you the fuck up out of here. It's a New York nigga. It's always a New York nigga from 718 on that bullshit. Fuck out of here. Let's go to area code 816. Good evening. Are you there? 816. Late night.
How you doing, Star?
I'm doing, sir. How are you? Thank you for tapping in. Where do you want to start?
Most definitely, long time listener, man. My girl, man, she sent you $10 so I can rap.
Salute. You have the floor, big nigga. Let's go.
I appreciate it. Yeah, this one is for Sinful to P.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a P rap, man.
Yeah.
It go like this. See, I've been drilling like an oil field, getting money, blowing money like an oil spill. I know you see me, come and see me, I get all screw. Pillow and choosy, Mrs. Choosy, bitch, check my game. My game is cold. I'm moving bitches like a chess piece. She's jumping in and out of course just to impress me. She's turning tricks and putting hundreds where her breasts be. It's hella checking on the west. I got a text fee. Please don't offend me. You know pimping don't do girlfriends. I'm getting dough and sending hoes into the world end. I'm fresh, so yes, so I impress her and her girlfriend. Tell her the rest so they can be my guest in Berlin. Then in the night we take a flight and go to Beijing. She's in a major with some strangers doing strange things. A little fake participation is the main thing. Cooperation, now I play and take you mainstream. So pay attention because it's pimping in the way I move. So many tricks I got her turn it, I can never lose. A money manager and handler, I need cash. That's every dollar when I call her, I don't need half. Yeah.
Nice. Where you calling from?
I appreciate the opportunity.
Where you
Long
calling?
time listener.
Stay with me. Where you calling from? So where you calling from?
Oh, man, I'm calling from Kansas City, but I am not Aaron, man. I'm from the projects.
Well, we're all from someplace, so I don't look down upon nobody. You know, I really liked Sinful the P, man. He was a young cat with all that ism and game, and he had an understanding of the scriptures, and he could really articulate, the good book. And
Me too.
Yeah. But I mean, I respected his flow, man. And I just want to say for the record, because, of course, the show is the show. We smoke on packs when people die. But I always made
as you should.
Yeah. But I always told people to go to Sinful the P's page and spend some Skrilla.
Absolutely. Support.
He was a good one, man. He was a good one. Do you know how he died? I mean, I'm hearing conflicting shit.
I don't, but I find it very peculiar that both of those guys in that lane died in the same calendar.
Explain.
Well, my daughter was born early, so the whole time that you were going over the footage and over the 3 or 4 episodes you did about the I don't know his name respectfully, but he's in the same industry. He talks about the ladies. He called her a linebacker. What's the guy's name?
Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels, respectfully. God bless the dead, respectfully.
Yeah.
Him and this guy, I guess they were like in the same industry or maybe cousin industries, brother industries where they talked.
The manosphere. The manosphere.
Absolutely, the manosphere.
Yeah.
They don't want to see me in the manosphere because I have a whole different type of ideology I'll bring to the platform. But yeah, so I find it ironic that both of these guys get clipped in the same year. Am I bugging?
I don't think you're bugging. Who am I to say whether there's some type of force or some type of karma? I don't know, but
Yes, sir.
We don't have any solid confirmations on how Sinful the P died.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But R.I.P.,
I'm
man.
a supernatural guy.
Say again.
R.I.P. Big time listener. I'm going to continue to listen. I've been listening ever since the episode about Alpo Martinez.
Oh, yeah.
Got him!
Yeah.
Got that bitch ass nigga.
Got that nigga, yeah. Thank you, man. Salute.
Salute.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Sinful the P was my nigga, man. But listen, we got to smoke on that pack. That's what we do. Did he have the monster? Was he keeping that a secret, In that life, man, you got the girls out there doing what they do, and a lot of the girls, man, get regular checkups. Let me just say that, and but sometimes they can get a bad load. Bitch will get greedy, high on that shit, and she'll let somebody, get up in there raw. A nigga she likes, or what she perceives to be as the right trick. She gets that load up in her, the monster, and then she takes that back to whoever she's with. The next thing you know, you got a case of the dirty blood, you know? Shit. Oh, shit. I see you. The white Denzel. I see you tapping in. I see you.
Peekaboo. Peekaboo, you Ginzo. I see you. Peekaboo, you half a Ginzo. I see you.
Rory, you got to talk to us.
Yo, what's up with that? I'm over.
Now, hang on. You got a little explaining to do. I appreciate you tapping in. You always spend Skrilla. But now, let's go back. We got to go back. The other night when you called, in, there was some random black guy that took your phone from you as I was talking to you. The fuck? Who was that, man? Come on, keep it real.
Yo, that was the brothers outside the store. I got hammered that night. I came home from Patty Riley's and shit, and I was listening to the show on the way back. And then when I got home, I went to the store on the corner, and you were talking about what was that West Coast dude was the best rapper ever, right? That was it.
No. Hang on, Rory. Now listen, now respectful.
Kendrick Lamar.
Rory, you told me you're a little hard of hearing, so let's take it slow. No, New York Times Magazine said Kendrick Lamar was the best of his generation. Not ever. The best of his generation. Go ahead. Yeah, so I heard that, and I was already talking to the brothers outside the store, so I'm like, yo, you know Star? You know the Star? Yeah, I know. So I'm like, go ahead, talk to him. Tell him, this West Coast pussy boy ain't the best rapper of his generation. And dude clammed up. He was like, hello? And then I guess he heard you, and he clammed up. I don't know. They were all loud and talking shit outside the store when I was talking to him. But when I gave him the headphones to talk to you, he got all, I don't know. He got all starstruck or whatever you want to call it. I didn't know he was getting on the line. I thought you may have been in some type of trouble. So I started to bark on him. But you were okay.
I was chilling. Oh no, I see them dudes. They're always outside asking for something, standing outside the store, looking for a handout and shit. Yeah, no, everything was good.
Peekaboo, we see you.
About some of the super chats tonight. Was I hearing this correctly? I heard one dude, Code Red, said a super chat saying, I ain't got no friends, and life wouldn't be worth living the last 6 years without the Star Report. I don't know where that sucker's from, but he's a certified sucker. That was the worst end of 2022 super chat ever. Code Red, hold that big L, son. Hold that. And then I heard the other super chat, that Bussy Boy, Gangster of Love. I heard him say he wanted to F the little Mexican. Oh, come on, man. He didn't write that wrong.
I think he misspelled that.
What he said? What he said in the super chat?
I forget. He said he wanted to fuck. It sounded like he said he wanted to fuck Randy, but he forgot to say your girl.
Right.
He forgot to say
That's what he wrote. That's what he wrote. He's like a Debo. He's a booty bandit. He's one of them country booty bandits in the county jail. That's why he was thinking about that little Mexican boy.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was thinking about that little Mexican boy. He was thinking, oh, look at this little, he looks like he's only like 15, 16. I can say, oh, gangster love. He's a sucker, man. You want you want Randy's eggnog too. That's what you want. You're looking for Randy's eggnog. Yeah. Anyway, enough about them suckers. Yo, Keith Murray's a legend, man. People need to put respect on his name.
Right. That's a fact.
He was rolling back in the day. He was with Legion of Doom. He was with Def Squad. With Redman and EPMD. Yeah, if he wants to talk about some girl he smashed, that's his prerogative, man. I don't think he's lying.
No, I don't think he's lying. I don't think he's lying. No.
All right, cool. You don't think he's lying either?
No.
Yeah, so if he
I've known, listen, I go back with Keith Murray, all those guys in fucking Long Island. I mean, I'm talking about to like the early 90s, or to be precise, early 90s. I don't think he's lying, but the question, Rory, should guys be telling on their sex life or telling on the females that they smashed on social media? That's the real question here.
Yeah, if they feel like it, why not? If they feel like it, why not? As long as they're not lying. I mean, it would be wrong if the dude was talking about smashing on a chick and it never happened.
Right.
And he was lying about her, especially she's a celebrity and all that.
Okay.
But not everybody is, I don't kiss and tell. I don't care. That's cool. If you don't kiss and tell, cool. But there's a lot of us, when we hit the skins, and especially somebody that's like high profile, we're going to tell people. We're going to tell, yo, I smashed that. Yo, check that. Yeah, I hit that. Hell yeah, I hit that. Yo, she topped me off. There's nothing wrong with that. If he was lying, there'd be something wrong with it. But there's nothing wrong with him saying that.
Okay.
That wasn't his wife or nothing like that,
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, yo, I hit you with a little Keith Murray bar. Just because people was disrespecting him.
Let's go.
Cool. I'm here to make $1 out of 15 cents and let my balls hang like I'm in a toilet taking a shit. My style is all that and a big bag of chips with the dip. Fuck all that sensuous shit. I represent intellectual violence and leave your clique holier than the 10 Commandments. I laugh to Norman Bates, I love to hate you, cause you's a freak by nature. Can't wait to face you, mutilate you. Drink your style down straight with no chaser. That's Keith Murray, Long Island, stand up.
Nice. Hold on a second, FBJ wants to tap in. We're having a good discussion. Florida Boy J, I see you, big nigga. Florida Boy J, you on the line?
I'm on the line this Friday night. Sorry I'm tapping in a little late. Just had some, mishaps going on, but I'm here.
Okay.
Let me know whenever you're ready.
I'm talking to Roy. We're talking about Keith Murray. He just did an interview recently, and he's admitting or claiming Foxy Brown, the rapper, topped him off on multiple occasions. And Rory's on the line also, Florida Boy J.
Yeah, real quick, Rory, did that boy get home okay from last night?
Yeah, he got home fine. As a matter of fact, I felt bad for him. So, I gave him a couple of dollars, and I told him, whatever you do, if you ever want to cut those dirty dreads off, next time I see you in front of the store, I'll give you a couple of dollars, man. You can go down. I'll pay for you to get those dirty dreads cut off, because he kind of looked like you a little bit. He didn't have no fuzz in his dreads, though. He didn't have no carpet fuzz that was matching his outfit in his dreads. So that was a little different,
Hey,
his was a little cleaner.
Listen, Rory, I've been starting this Protect Black Men campaign, so I appreciate you making sure your bussy boy got home safely last night. Cool. And that William Houston, because you like dating trans superstars. So instead of Whitney Houston, I guess that was William Houston last night. You was with William Houston last night. Y'all hugged up, tossed and turned in the covers. Now you're on the line here trying to talk hip-hop with us, sir. Let's slow it down.
I'm talking hip-hop. Because we don't know nothing about hip-hop.
Rory, keep that white, keep your white mouth off of hip-hop and put it back on that boy you picked up from the Irish club last night. Just calm down.
Yo, you don't know nothing about hip hop, dude.
Rory,
you don't know nothing about hip hop. That's
Rory,
not my fault.
Why are you
You sounded like a sucker the last time you called in talking about Future.
Oh.
And then before that, you were asked who the... Hold on, Jeff.
Miss Honey, don't you hear me calling you Miss Honey? I'm sorry, guys, one at a time. One at a time. Rory, you have the floor first. One at a time.
Yo, FBJ, you were asked who was the best rapper ever. And you said Soulja Slim. Nobody don't know who the fuck Soulja Slim is. At all. Not even at all. A guy who made a cameo in a video. That's who you said was the best rapper ever. Second of all, you come from the swamp of Florida. You don't know nothing about hip-hop. Your best rap artist was a goddamn correction officer. A CO. So you gonna start telling people about hip-hop? You know where I'm from? You know what era I was born in?
You're from the JPS sector
You don't know
of New
nothing
York.
about
We know where
hip-hop.
you're from,
Your hip-hop
You're from the
history
meatpacking
is terrible.
Sir. We know your origin.
All right, Rory, let him respond one at a time. Rory, let FBJ respond one at a time, please.
First of all, Rory can't quote the episode or the timestamp where I ever said Soulja Slim from Magnolia was the greatest rapper ever. I always give that to Tupac Shakur. So don't be misquoting me with that with them white
from
lips
my
that
era,
you put
a rapper
on
from
Blackboard.
my era.
Don't Rory.
A New York rapper.
Rory, let him speak. Let him speak. One at a time. One at a time, please.
Like I said, Rory, I never said Soulja Slim was the greatest rapper of all time. I said it was Tupac Shakur, number one. Number two, I'm more qualified to speak on hip-hop than you are because I'm within the culture. I'm outside. I'm listening to the music. I ride with rappers. I'll be in the studio. Niggas know anytime we have hip-hop discussions, I'm one of the first people doing it. So, and I go back in history and talk hip-hop with all that other bullshit you be talking about. Number two, Uncle Luke, why you acting like if it wasn't for Uncle Luke, hip-hop wouldn't still be here? He's the one who went and fought for the parental adversity sign back in the late 80s, early 90s. If it wasn't for him, your favorite rappers would be muting themselves and rapping like Will Smith. So it took a nigga from the South, a nigga from Florida, to go into the American justice system and get legislation passed so niggas like you can say the N-word and talk about bitches and tricks.
Hey, Donnie the Don, good to see you in the live chat. You want to call in and promote your platform? Donnie the Don, thank you for your donation. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're talking hip-hop. You talking about you not from the culture. I'm not from the culture. I was in the tunnel in 92, 93, 91.
Rory,
well, I was in the tunnel sneaking shit
Rory,
in the tunnel. I was in the limelight. I was at China Club. You out of your mind, bro? You out of your mind? Public Enemy came to my junior high school.
Okay, guys, one at a time. I'm going to let Rory speak. Florida Boy J, hold on.
Part of the culture.
Okay, Rory, you have the floor for 1 minute and a half. Then I'm going to bring Florida Boy J in. Go ahead. You have the floor.
Yo, this kid is wildin'. I'm not part of the culture. I was born in the goddamn South Bronx, 1976. The first hip-hop song I ever remember hearing was Lottie Dottie. The old Lottie Dottie, the original Lottie Dottie, Dougie Fresh. I used to listen to hip-hop.
And Slick Rick.
Red Alert. The only place rap was played at 9 o'clock, Kiss FM, on Saturday nights. I'm not hip-hop. I used to goddamn breakdance down in South Street Seaport for quarters. Me, my brother, my cousins, my friends from the Bronx. We had our windbreakers on, cardboard, the whole... I used to bomb out trains. I used to go to the tunnel, the China Club. I can name all that. I'm not part of the culture. This sucker don't know nothing about hip-hop. Absolutely. He's 1/16th of the hip-hop culture of what I am.
Okay.
1/16.
Okay.
1/16.
Okay.
Hip-hop. His favorite rappers are Tupac, from New York, from my era. A rapper from New York from my era. You hear... Bro, don't even go. You young dudes should come up with your own genre of music. Because hip-hop is my era. Hip-hop is my generation, not your generation.
Okay.
This shit you guys are spitting now, you call it something else. That ain't hip-hop.
Okay, Rory.
Fuck out of here.
All right, Rory, hang
Fuck,
on. Hang on,
Rory.
Rory, hold on. Okay, Florida Boy J, you have the floor, sir.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yes,
I don't want any gay rage going on while I'm trying to speak. So first of all, sir, you're from you're from New York, and you're from probably the softest part of New York. That old hip-hop shit you talking about that you got to put on the Walkman is whack. You know, Rory, you can't fight. Y'all niggas can't shoot, hoop. Your clothes are fake. You're getting it from Canal Street and from the Asians up the block. You're a clown. Get your white mouth off of my culture.
City. I don't know a goddamn thing about your city.
Rory, I told you about that gay rage. I told you about that gay rage. Calm down. Sir, like I said before, you can't ever speak to me about hip-hop. I'm more certified in this hip-hop culture than you are. It's places I can go you can't step foot in because you don't have the complexion for the protection in this culture, sir. Probably when you go to the police, probably when you go tell on somebody, you probably have more cachet than me. When we talk about this street culture being in the trenches, rapping, b-boy, all that stuff, you try to placate like you was outside for it and you wasn't, chill out. We know you're not here for real.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, Rory, you're back on the line, guys. I have to take other callers. Rory, do you want to chime in on the new audio that just came out? Do you care? Tory Lanez, it appears that he is acknowledging his fault. He doesn't outright say, I'm sorry I shot Megan, but the audio just came out, and we've been talking about that today as well. Any thoughts, or you're not up to speed? Rory.
Yeah, I don't care. I hope he gets locked up. I don't care. I hope he he got the jokes. Those girls pulled the jokes on him. I'm proud of the American Manlys.
Okay.
I'm proud of them.
Okay.
Yo, FBJ, you don't know nothing about hip hop. Nothing. I don't need no protection for complexion. I don't need no protection for complexion.
Sir.
Never did. I was there when it was real. I was there when it was real. Never pretended to be black. Never
back in '94.
I was there when it was real.
Okay, guys, can we not do the yelling? Rory, good to talk to you. I'm gonna finish up with FBJ. Okay, good to talk to you, Rory.
All right, Stork, be good.
Yes, sir. Salute. Okay, Florida Boy Jay, I'm going to finish up with you. Promote your new podcast. It's in my community. Your new podcast episode. It's in my community section, please.
Absolutely. Perspectives and Facts, episode 44, Rest in Pimpin' to Sinful the P.
Yeah, man.
Philip Gilmore. Listen, I appreciate everybody tapping in, running up the views. I dedicated half my show to him where I dropped a part 1, 2, and 3 clip form on my page today. So if you didn't, watch the whole thing, you go watch part 1 through 3 with the clips of us bigging up Sinful the P, telling us how much we appreciate him, the things he's taught us.
Good man.
Just it broke my heart to 1,000 pieces, and I never met him or had a conversation with him before he passed. So the least I can do was memorialize his name and dedicate some of my content to the things that he instilled in us, man.
Absolutely. Hey, man, good to hear from you, man, and we'll catch up more than likely tomorrow.
You already know, man. Stay safe. Have a great show, Star.
Yes, sir. Okay. Florida Boy Jay tapping in. Oh, and I think I have a sponsor coming up shortly. Hang on a second. Saucy Santana sends in a donation, says, we still celebrating New Year's together, honey? ? Miss Honey, don't you hear me calling you? Hey, Shakira, hold on. Area code 718. Shakira, sit tight. I'm coming to you next. My sponsor. Sit tight, okay?
Okay.
Let me get her book ready. Guys, on the screen, make sure you go to Devious Jay's channel on YouTube. Great content. And he does videos, if you're looking for someone to help your career, to help you pop off, okay? Devious Jay on YouTube. Tell him I sent you, okay? Hold on. Blade says, despite the gentleman's demeanor, Sean Connery was a real Scotsman. Yes, he was. They tune bitches up even worse than Irish. Truck and Tay, Rory, a fucking liar. Hashtag Black Britney, okay? We're going there tonight. Tyrone got your donation. He says, my guy. Thank you, man. Thank you for your donation. Gangster of Love says, LMAO, I'm going to fuck his bitch, not him. Okay. Well, hey, Gangster of Love, your earlier donation said you were going to fuck him. That's what you said, man. Lex Diamonds smoking on that Sinful the P and Barbara Walters pack. Yeah, man, Barbara Walters is out of here. Nobody's sitting here fucking shed no tear. She had her run. Sugar got your donation. Cheers, black man's mistress, Barbara Walters. Yeah, I forgot her whole history. You know, she's old as dust. We'll get to her tomorrow. Give her some work. Daryl, I got your donation. Keith Murray looking like a registered sex offender, allegedly. Yo, the video's crazy. The quality is in HD. Okay, Terrence says, yeah, Star, we smoking on that Barbara Walters pack. Nobody give a fuck about her. Okay, Ron, I got your donation. Sinful the P passed away, Star. Yes, sir. We've been talking about him all night. Thank you for your donation. Shakira Ruiz, you are on the line. Pardon me. You are one of my sponsors. Your book, Pay for Play, Dungeons and Dragons. Yes?
Yes. How are you?
Good to hear from you. So I'm almost done. I wanted to finish before we had a lengthy conversation, but good to hear from you. Tell us what's going on with this book. Are you moving some units? What's happening here? How are we doing?
So it's doing pretty good.
Nice.
So far, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who's made a purchase.
Nice.
I'm really excited to get the story out, and I know last time that we spoke, we didn't really get into it, but my background is actually filmmaking. And so that was the reason for me to write this book, because I kind of wanted to grow a following before the film comes out.
Okay.
So that's actually something to follow. Yeah.
So this will be a film. You've decided that.
Yeah, I think if not a film, maybe a miniseries, I could see it being.
Okay.
I just haven't. Mm-hmm.
And you're based out of where exactly?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had been reading this. You're still in Brooklyn now?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for those who don't know, because On the Block with Jen reached out to me yesterday, she wants to get you on her show this weekend, if possible, to talk about dominatrix and things of that nature. For those who have not read the book, they have not purchased it yet, tell them why they should. I'm holding on the screen right now. Tell them why they should purchase this book, please.
Well, it's a good story. It's all about the story. I think there's a little bit for everyone in it. If you're interested in drama, if you're interested in taboo, conflict, urban, situations, it packs a lot. It's very condensed, but it packs a lot. And I think it's an overall good read. I've gotten good responses from both men and women. Mm-hmm. So it's not like a woman's book per se, and it's not a man's book. It's just a good story, So,
115 pages. It's not a long read. It's not like some huge novel. So it gets right to the point. And you're saying this is not an autobiography. This is what you're claiming, yes?
So, all right. Yeah, I knew you were going to do this.
Come on.
All right. I mean, there's certain elements of myself in there for sure. Absolutely. Okay. But as far as the actual storyline, no, that's fiction, but it's based on, some things that I've seen, some people that I've met, definitely who are really into that lifestyle. But the story itself is not necessarily my story, but I think every artist puts, some of themselves in their work. I don't think that's
fair
strange.
enough. Well, listen, I'm trying to help you sell this. So with regards to today's generation, which, you are a part of, even though you're a mother, yes?
Yes, I am a mother.
Yes, yes. Is there anything in this book about pegging a man? Pegging a man.
Yes, there is.
Tell us. Give us a little detail here, and you're saying it's not necessarily an autobiography, but describe why this character would peg a man, please.
So, the thing about dominatrixes is that, they're considered sex workers, but they don't necessarily, they're not full service girls, right? They don't actually sleep with men themselves, but they kind of service men who are into the taboo and things that they normally wouldn't necessarily ask their girlfriends or wives or whatever.
Right.
So yeah, I think it might be more popular. That whole pegging thing might be more popular amongst men than most people might think.
I wouldn't know.
Which sounds really weird.
I wouldn't know, but you have a younger generation now that I swear to you, it must have been 3 years ago. I saw he was like a teenager on Instagram fucking streaming himself live, and his girlfriend was pegging him.
Oh, wow.
I said, what is going on with society? So this is not some dark world. This is like almost coming to the surface, so to speak. Yes? Or am I wrong?
Yeah. No, I would agree with you. I mean, the younger generation, they're just out there. They don't know anything about discretion or being private, and I don't know why anyone would put that up there, but I think people are more open-minded now. So I think that's why it's coming out. I feel like it's coming out now into the mainstream, this whole lifestyle,
Okay.
So, yeah.
Folks, on the screen, Pay for Play, Dungeons and Dragons. I'm talking to Shakira Ruiz. Did I say that right? Ruiz?
Yes, Ruiz, yes.
Ruiz, okay. And her, is this your first book?
This is my first book, yes.
Okay. And with regards to the I haven't gotten to the ending yet. Will there be a second book? Because you're talking about making this, into a theatrical release. Will there be a second book, or part 2?
I think if the demand is there for it, certainly. I mean, I have, the way I ended it, it can go anywhere. You'll realize that once you finish the book.
Okay.
But there's definitely a potential for a sequel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And can I ask, how old is your you have a daughter, right?
I have a daughter. Yes, she is 11 years old.
Okay, so in a year or two, she'll be very conscious of this.
Maybe. My daughter she's kind of always lived a sheltered life, so I don't know if she'll, become aware of it. She might. It's a possibility.
Shakira, there's no such thing as a sheltered life anymore. Once they leave the house and they have the devil's highway, which is that goddamn mobile device, they see everything.
Right.
So anyway,
right. And
go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a conversation to have when she gets older. It's not something to talk about now. I don't think it's, but at some point I will. I'm sure she's going to be curious enough to ask me about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll talk to her about it.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, hey, I appreciate you calling in. I appreciate you as a sponsor. Folks, we need to move some books. Please go to my community section, pick up a copy, Pay for Play, Dungeons and Dragons. And did you speak with Jen yet, on the block with Jen? She wants to get you on her show soon.
Yeah, actually, I did speak to her, so I might be calling in tonight.
Okay. Well, let's get you back on the line after the new year, maybe next week at some point, and I should be finished by then, okay?
Okay, great. I appreciate it.
Thank you for calling in, and thank you for being a sponsor.
Okay, thank you.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Right. Well, my sponsors, Shakira Ruiz, okay? Folks, if you want to be a sponsor on this show, please take notice to the fact that the bullshit stops when Skrilla is spent, okay? The bullshit comes to a halt. Where is my email address for potential sponsors and things of that nature? Okay, there you go. There's my email address on the screen. The Hater, 1964yahoo.com. I say again, The Hater, 1964yahoo.com. All right. Rick, I got your donation. We smoking that Barbara Walters pack. Yeah, we're going to smoke on her pack tomorrow. I'm not drinking anymore tonight. We're going to focus on Barbara Walters tomorrow. Hey, Tara, I got your donation. Great sponsor. I'm looking to buy raw land. Okay. Thank you, Tara, for your support as always. Carissa, I think I spoke to your husband. Thank you so much. Okay, I spoke to her. Ed, I got you. Okay, Ed, just give me some time. I'll get back to you. Ed, have you ever sent in a donation? Who the fuck are you, Ed? You're just sending in emails asking, can I sell you a plaque? Send me a screenshot of a donation that you've sent in to this show. That will determine if I'll do any business with you or not. Mr. 115 DTH. Rory is hip-hop. FBJ won't survive, or pardon me, wouldn't survive the tunnel. Okay, he's talking about the tunnel from back in the days, all right? Big Nigga 22 got your donation. Nigga of love, keep my name out your dick-sucking mouth. Wow. You half a queer. Okay, what is this? You got toe tagged by a 7-foot basketball player with a wig. Shit. Big Aki says, LOL, I knew it was only a matter of time before a gangster of love would stumble out the closet. Nigga wants dirty racist sex with the mulatto maxi pad. LOL. Okay, he's talking about Randy. Luke Kenny says, Star, this Andrew Tate situation is almost as bad as when my village swatted me. I had a pet tiger. They sent 2 gorillas and 3 niggas with spears. Brother Bussy Muhammad says, Brother Star, you're next to get swatted if you keep playing with us. You must think we a joke, huh? Hashtag nigger, get your hand out my pocket. Hashtag new Muslim mafia. Long Tool Bussy Boy sends it a donation. Wow. I was giving Rory top yesterday when he called, pardon me. That's why he sounded lost. I met Rory last year while he was looking for BBJ in Brunswick for a donation. Jesus. Okay, listen, I think we're done. We've gone over the 2-hour mark. Folks, thank you for your support tonight. I got to get some rest so that we can do a show tomorrow. And where is my... I don't see it. Give me a second. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Here it is. People ask me from time to time for my PayPal information because they don't have Cash App. This is the PayPal information on the screen. Thank you for your support. Okay. And let me make sure, hold on, stay with me, that I am promoting, where's Precise at? Haven't heard from Precise in a while. Precise, are you okay? What's cracking? Check out Precise on YouTube. Subscribe to Mr. Precise 8. All right, tell him I sent you, please. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you tomorrow at some point. And here's the book that I was just promoting and talking about, okay? Please pick up a copy and tell her I sent you. Good night.